Hey guys, it's Normalisk again, and we got a ZPP for you, Livecast.
Obviously. A little known fact is that Professor Severus Snape is very good at Starcraft.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I'd like to talk about drone splits though, if that's okay with you guys. You want to select your building and get a worker making before you send your workers, and that sounds counterintuitive, but it isn't. It's just what you do. So you select your building, get your worker building with whatever hotkey you use, highlight all of your workers, send them to a close mineral field, not diagonal, not this one, but this one, let's say. And then while they're on their way, highlight the other three and send them to like this mineral patch. So that has been a very quick how-to by Normalisk, and I hope you guys learned something. I'm kidding. I do hope you learned something, but I have a rest of the game for you here. I promise. I actually got cannoned out a couple games ago, even with having an Overlord. The cannons were way behind my mineral line. It was on another one of the new maps, I forget which. But it just goes to show you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Whoop. I actually am gonna drone scout, so that maybe he thinks I'm expanding? I mean, I'm gonna expand. I was just hoping he'd like go run to my expansion and try to deny something. Sneak this through while he's being a moron. And he didn't even go forge first, so I'm in the clear for that. I want to pull guys off gas now that it's 100 because you're going to be starving for minerals for a while. Why are his pylons like that? Is that me lagging? Whoops. That'd be pretty cool if I could make a base in his base. This is a huge area. And why not? Thinks I'm just trying to expand now, that'd be pretty killer. 4. Blah, blah, blah. I don't think he's gonna scout over here.
We require more minerals.
I think this is a pretty safe bet.
We require more minerals.
Am I getting lean speed? Yes. Ah, no, it's not. He scouted me. That's okay. That's pretty cheesy. I only counted 3 gateways.
We require more
Which
minerals.
usually means expansion, but can never really be too sure. Am I making an overlord? I am not, because I am smart.
Metamorphosis complete.
Just get some more overlords in position to do some scouting.
Our forces are under
Oh boy.
attack.
Slowly put drones back on gas. second gas and start making roaches now that he's moving out. Am I making an overlord? This could win or lose me the game. I am.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
This may be just an expand, but you know, these little feign attacks, feign meaning fake, it's a fake attack. I mean, this isn't a fake attack, but they're really effective. If I can snipe stuff. Wow, I'm talking really well while I play, huh? Why did my queen move so far forward? Pro. You need to attack. Forward. Chase them down. And now drone up hard. Maybe even consider another expansion. Okay. So yeah, this would be a good time to take another expansion. I'm droning while I'm doing this. You cannot be too careful by over-committing to an attack that just might not work. You know, this might not work. Believe it or not, it could be warped. Get a couple immortals out. You have 2 robo bays. Who knows? See, he is getting a robo bay. And I have a lot of gas, so that means to me that while all these shenanigans are going on, get your speedlings in the mineral line, because they're not going to do any good against these zealots. Well, the roaches take care of the zealots. And now you have to be really, really careful about the all-in counters. It happens so much to people who don't really understand what just happened. You have to be on the ball. Or he's just gonna GG right here. Or not. It ain't over till it's over. Talking about me, I think I scouted pretty well. Well, okay. So, a couple things that I did well was getting that speedling in and scouting. Even though it didn't really say anything conclusive, it crossed a lot of things off the list. I saw a lot of gateways. I think I saw 3 or 4, which means no fast starport play. You know, no fast DTs or fast blink stalkers. I thought I only saw 3, which I'm pretty sure I concluded that he was going to expand. He just expanded a little late, to be honest. I thought he was going to take this one, because this is so hard to defend compared to this one. That's another thing, guys. On this map, take this expansion with the rocks, because this choke is good for you to defend. This is not. I was able to run in. He had a bigger force than I did, and I had, you know, I think let's say 16 speedlings and 5 roaches. And I did so much economic damage and ran in and did so much economic damage. When down here he could have, heck, he could have force fielded this, and while he warped in reinforcements and held it off just fine. I was ready to throw down a hatch in here if he didn't scout, but he did because he's a good player. I didn't scout the robo facility. That could have been, I could have sacrificed an overlord a little bit sooner, or an overseer. That would have helped a little bit. I went faster hydras because I was expecting a two base push, which he kind of did. It was weird. I think he was only on 1 base and expanded behind it, which is a little bit off for Protoss. You want to, at least that's my understanding, is you want to get 2 bases, build up an army on 2 bases, and just non-stop warp after you have your economy built up. That works a lot better, in my opinion. I left a couple speedlings out in the front to see when he moved out, and made roaches when I had to. And when I did kind of overmake speedlings on that first attack, but then I went and did something with him. It's not the end of the world. Your economy hurts when you overmake speedlings. That's just a fact. You need to do what you can to capitalize on it and make it less of a mistake and more of just do what you can with it. And I got most of my scouting information in that way. And I was able to cross off a lot of his builds just strictly based on that. So, fast hydras are good in holding off 2 base pushes if you can scout it. And I hope you guys learned something.